Oh, hey there! Welcome back to Vanilla Woods, my single biome pale garden world. The plan for this series is to build a cozy base area, bravely adventure to get loot, and get geared up to free the end. All within 100 Minecraft days. Last episode, we went to the Nether and died a lot. But in the end, I was able to get blaze rods and ender pearls, which I need for the stronghold. And as a bonus, I found beetroot and melon seeds in a mine shaft. The plan for today is to chill out and just build a little something. I need to calm down after all of that nether chaos. And as you can see, I have a hint here about what I want to build. And what I want to build is something not using many pale garden blocks. So we're going to need copper. We're going to need fish. We're going to need warped gates. And nether fences. Plus a lot of barrels. Part of why I need to stick close to the base this episode is so that my sugarcane can continue to grow. We got a good amount of leather from trading last time with the piglins, and now I need paper to keep up with the bookshelves that I want to make. I really think that I'm going to need infinity at like the minimum for my bow before I go to the end. Slowly but surely, we are getting more bookcases in here. Gotta keep these nice and shiny. The maintenance around here just never ends. Everything in this chest is going to be for the build. I need a bit more bread because I need to head back to the cave so I can get a few more materials for my build. This seems really daring for someone of my skill level. And the build we are working on this episode is going to be a fish shack on stilts above the water. I've been thinking of this pale garden world as a little bit marshy, particularly since we're on the river's edge. The cottage is already raised up, and I can picture that the water level rises and falls depending on the season. So it makes sense to me that the fish shack would be raised up on stilts. And I'm thinking that this area across the river is going to be perfect for the build. I really wanted to build something with non-pale garden blocks, sort of to help it contrast from the cottage area. And when I took a look at the materials that I had available, I decided on a sort of different kind of palette, but we're just using what we have in this sort of limited world. This part I'm working on now is the ramp up to the pier sort of dock area. I want to picture that it kind of floats with the water level. So the idea is that if the water level rises, it flattens out, and when the water is lower, it gets more and more steep. Hopefully that idea makes sense. I do want it to have a very lived-in vibe, almost a little worn down. Just with the passage of time, you know, some posts have fallen and maybe some of the railings are disconnected, that type of thing. So definitely not going for perfectly symmetrical. I've decided on barrels for the main part of the pier. I do not have a shortage of wood in this world at all. But I definitely think I want the bottom of the barrel to be the top of the pier. So I'm going to put a layer of dirt and then place the barrels underneath. It's looking so good. And then look at the beautiful sunset that we can see from our pier. I love this world so much. And now for the next section of the pier where the shack will go, I think I'm gonna do like an L-shaped sort of pier. I keep saying pier. I don't know if this is considered a pier or not, but it's basically the structure on which the fish shack will sit. Fish shack platform complete. I don't want this to look so like bulky here, so I'm gonna take these out. I think it looks better a little more spindly. Okay, here's where we're at. I'm just adding in some supports with the fence that I have. I definitely need to cook up some more nether brick, but I'm really liking the way that this looks so far. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to use many pale garden blocks, but I did have a lot of pale moss, and it will be a sort of way to tie the two build areas together, but they're still going to be very different looking. Well, that's a nice little moss box, but I think it needs some texture. I keep opening these barrels. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm liking this. So with the mossy cobble, and barrels, I think copper accents would be best for my doors and the roof. And okay, one more exception to the pale garden thing is that I think these trapdoors look so cute, like they're little open shutters. Like when the weather's nice and people are using the fish shack, they just keep the shutters open, you know, all day, all night. But then you can like close it up if there's going to be a storm. I really like that idea. I don't have enough copper and I don't want to waste my 100 days going to get more. So I'm going to switch out the ramp for cobble and mossy cobble and then use this copper for the roof of the shack. I think a cute little puffer fish is the perfect fit for the inside of this shack. As I was working out some of the little details on the fish shack, I did not know what was waiting for me closer to home. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna kill them. Oh my gosh, I broke the boat. And I lost all my levels. But I did avenge myself. I was just trying to have like a peaceful episode of just building and peace, but these guys had to come along and take away my levels. It's okay. I have tons of quartz in the nether I can mine to get more levels, and I have my spider farm. Like, it'll be okay. Okay, this is my favorite part of this whole build. Place the campfires, put them out. And then put fish, and it becomes like fish drying racks. I love it so much. I love the way this looks so much. Oh my gosh, it's looking so good. I really love this little shack. I think I'll leave this campfire active, open. I don't know the right word. I really like this. I really like walking up this dock. Oh, hey, I know you like the fish shack, but you have got to go. I like kind of a little bit of a cluttered Minecraft look. And now, okay, I know I said the fish drying racks were my favorite part, and I'm sure multiple people have done this before, but I haven't, and I think it is so cute. It's like a little squid that someone caught, and now it's hanging like on the little hook by the pier, and it's like such a different pop of color than what I have in the rest of the world. Oh, I love it. And of course, I can't forget my little fish banners. I really like having them up in pairs like this. And then I'm just gonna put these warped gates as supports for the docks, but since, again, we're going for a more old, sort of dilapidated sort of look, some of the gates are missing, some are a little broken, and to make them look broken, I just open them. Oh, and there it is from the front porch. Oh, it's cute. I want to add even more of a rundown look. So imagine that the pier used to be a little bit bigger, but maybe there was a storm and some of it like got torn off, but the posts underneath stayed. And so those are just sticking up out of the water. For these posts, I'm going to use the oak fence that I got from the mine shaft because it's been exposed to the sun this whole time. So it's like kind of lightened up compared to the nether brick fence. And that's that. It's done, and I love it. I love especially that I was able to take a break from all the chaos and the scary nether stuff and procrastinate a lot about going to find Stronghold and going to the end and just add like another little cozy element to this world. I hope you like the fish shack as much as I do. It is day something and it is almost that time where we need to find the Stronghold, try to kill the dragon and all of that crazy stuff. I am very nervous about it. If you've made it this far, you are so sparkly and I love it. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see what happens next. And I will see you next time.